My girlfriends and I often jog in the evenings after work. Running helps us to get rid of stress, stay in shape, and even meet guys. We often run into new people as we travel our typical circuit around the neighborhood. Our medium-sized town is relatively safe, so we don't worry about being attacked or anything like that. So I never expected to have such a terrifying incident, but I did. And I'll never forget this day that I literally ran into a corpse baby. It was a beautiful fall evening when we headed out for a run. We typically run a 3-mile circuit around the neighborhood. This takes us down several side streets, through the downtown area, past several small shops, and back to the residential areas. A quick loop that allows us to be seen as well as check out the activity in our town, all while getting a bit of exercise, you could say. On this particular night, we had seen the usual people out and about as we ran past, but on this one block, we ran past someone we hadn't seen before. An odd-looking woman pushing a baby stroller. It's not unusual for us to see families or young mothers out for a walk. It was just not someone we had seen before. Since we were in mid-jog, I didn't think anything about it. We just kept running. We finished our run by looping back, and we all ended up at my friend's house. We all talked for a few minutes, saying our goodbyes and making plans for the next day. Our other friend got in her car to drive home, and my friend headed up the sidewalk to go into her house. My house is about 6 blocks away from hers, so I planned to just jog a bit more to get back home. I took off running down the side street. The sun was quickly setting and the streetlights had come on. I wasn't really scared, but I also didn't want to be out after dark either. I rounded the corner into the next block and started running down the sidewalk. I could see someone ahead in the dim light. It was the strange woman with an odd stroller. Now you must know that I have a thing for puppies and babies. If I see one, I just have to stop and say hi. So when I saw the stroller directly in my path, I started to slow down and check it out. I quickly closed the distance between me and the woman. As I approached, I flashed my best smile and slowed down to a walk. Nice evening, don't you think? The woman looked up at me in confusion and didn't say anything. I wasn't deterred in the least. How are you tonight? Do you mind if I say hi to your baby? She just shrugged. By now, I had stopped next to the stroller. I walked around to look on the baby. I froze. Inside the stroller was this hideous baby. Its skin was pale gray, its dark lips curled into a terrible line on its face. The eyes looked to be sewn shut. It was horrible. I thought for sure it was dead. But suddenly, it reached up for me with a tiny black hand. I totally freaked out. Screeching in terror, I took off running full stream towards the house. I didn't even look back. As soon as I got home, I called the police. They came and took my report and searched the neighborhood for the woman I described, but they never found anything. That was the last time I ran alone. Now, every time I talk about going for a jog, everyone teases me. But I know what I saw, and I know it was real. The corpse baby is real.